Where is the Bermuda Triangle, and the mysteries about this mysterious region have always been a hot topic among people as well as scientists of various sciences. The Bermuda Triangle is called one of the wonders of the world, and what happened in the Bermuda Triangle and gives questions for many people. Many believe that in this region extraterrestrials are one of the reasons for such events. Christopher Columbus, the discoverer of the America, was the first to notice the unusual changes in the compass when he saw the strange changes in the compass as well as the flames in this area, which was probably a meteorite. It may be because the true north and the magnetic north are located in the Bermuda Triangle. Subscribe our YouTube channel to watch the rest of this video and more. It is interesting to know that Shakespeare's storm play is probably based on this triangle and has made it famous. According to some pilots, time is lost when crossing the Bermuda Triangle, and this has led to the hypothesis of time jump and multi-dimensional voyage. It is good to know that no one knew the Bermuda Triangle until 1918, when the USS Cyclops, which had 300 passengers, sank in this area and no trace of it remained. The Republic of America said at that time only God and the sea know that happened to that ship. In addition to that, two other ships disappeared in the same area in 1941, the Bermuda region, due to other events that happened on the Tonga in this area. For example, 5 American ships carrying 14 people bound for the coast of Florida lost their course due to the compass disturbances and never reached their destination by losing their fuel. According to some reports, at least 50 ships and 20 planes have been lost in the Bermuda Triangle over the past century, and 1,000 to more than 2,000 people have been killed so far. Since 1964, when Vincent Gaddis coined the name Bermuda Triangle in an article, many writers have started writing science fiction talking about space creatures in the area, inverted gravitational fields, and sea monsters, but no doubt in this area. There is something special that all ships and planes disappear, although there are reports that ships have been found off the coast that no one has been able to identify, and the fate of the passengers and crew of the ships is always that it remains a mystery. That during a naval survey conducted in 1945, a rescue helicopter was sent to the Bermuda Triangle to search for missing persons, and the strange thing is that this helicopter disappeared with all its occupants and was never found. But some scientists believe that despite the tropical storms that have occurred and the weather conditions in this area, the ships and planes that have all disappeared because of the Bermuda Triangle have not disappeared. Many scientists, as well as the United States Coast Guard, consider the Bermuda Triangle to be like any other part of the ocean. There is another natural and strange theory that says that the ships have sunk due to the presence of methane bubbles in this area, and therefore there are no traces of ships. And if there is anything left of the ship based on a hypothesis, they have been destroyed by the Gulf Stream or hot ocean currents. And there is a very popular science fiction explanation for the Bermuda Triangle, which is one of the 12 strangest regions in the world around the Earth, located in the same altitude and where unexplained disappearances are common. The World Wildlife Fund announced the most dangerous shipping routes in 2013, and it is interesting to note that the Bermuda Triangle is not on the list. But if we want to deal with the statistics, we must say about 20 ships and 4 planes disappear in this region every year. What causes ships and planes to disappear? The intensity of the magnetic field is one of these factors. According to some scientists, there is a strong electromagnetic field in this region that causes the disappearances of ships and planes. Methane gas is another factor that is definite in the studies that have been done in this area, and experts consider the existence of this gas as a reason for the disappearances of ships and planes, because methane gas has a great impact on the waves, and this issue is causing ships to sink faster, as well as the high eruption and leap of the methane gas causing the burning and crash of aircraft flying over Bermuda. One of the interesting things about the Bermuda Triangle is the existence of glass pyramid discovered by a famous oceanographer years ago. In recent years, scientists studying in this area have discovered a standing pyramid that was 200 meters high and made of crystal, which transmits light. And the strange thing about these pyramids is that on top of each of them there are two large holes, the presence of which causes water to move very quickly from the second hole and cause large and giant waves. And according to scientists, this phenomenon is the main reason for the disappearance of the ships and planes. Some believe attract the cosmic healing rays and give a huge force to the disappearing continent of Atlantis. Some people believe that this area is a base for extraterrestrial beings, and these events and disappearances are due to their presence in the Bermuda region. But this hypothesis cannot be ruled out with certainty, because recently people who support this hypothesis using Google Earth, they have been able to discover strange structures in the depth of the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of the Bahamas, all of which highlight the existence of extraterrestrials in this research, as well as the existence of a sea node in Bermuda. Theories are that ships are disappearing into the oceans, with new research suggesting a sea knot off the coasts of Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda is causing the events, and they create a knot that creates long waves with incredible power, and the high attraction of Bermuda is main cause of this phenomenon. Regarding the events that have taken place in this region over the years, and all of them seem strange, hypotheses have been put forward, one of which is the existence of space creatures in this region, according to which these creatures removed humans from Earth for some research. Another hypothesis is that these events are due to the existence of a lost continent called Atlantis on Earth. And another hypothesis is that the Bermuda Triangle is a gateway to another world, and vortices are happening in this region. This is what causes the disappearances of objects near this area, and these different hypotheses have led to the creation of books and large number of fiction and documentaries about this mysterious triangle, and many people travel there to prove it to the world that there are no stories or dangers in this area. Leaving aside these hypotheses, we must say that over the years, scientists from many different sciences have worked on the subject of Bermuda, and the interesting thing is that all scientists have agreed on its dangerousness, but the reason for this danger are not clear. In recent years, a group of researchers at the University of Southampton, after conducting research, have attributed the events of rippling waves, and to prove the theory, they have resorted to a simulation such as the sinking of the USS Cyclops. There was huge waves that would rise up to 30 meters in the real world, and the result of this research was that the ship sank quickly, and this is exactly what happens in the Bermuda Triangle. According to Dr. Simon Boxall, this is where storms strike from three geographical directions: west, south, and north, which creates the conditions for very large and deadly waves, and he says larger ships are more likely to sink in these conditions. These long waves are so strong that they can even hit a ship with a dangerous blow, and if the ship hits by these waves, it will sink in 3 minutes. Many researchers believe that the special weather conditions of the Bermuda Triangle are the main cause of these events. That is, these special conditions create dangerous waves and storms and cause ships to sink or disappear. From a scientific perspective, when an area is exposed to winds and storms from several directions, it is therefore very difficult and sometimes impossible for the captain to predict and control the course of a ship or aircraft, and it is easy to destroy them. For years, it occupied the thoughts of you and me and many others.